Alright, Henry. You're almost good to go. We'll do some tests and you'll be good. 7101, you're nearly done too. Another day will do you good.
Thank you. I love the new color on you. Green is quite the splendid color, if I say so myself.
Oh, thank you, Henry. I used to be this color, but 199 made me change it. He said I ought to look like a proper engine. Now I do. Your works really do wonders on an engine. They're so gentle and really know what they're doing.
They're absolutely amazing. They care about us engines and know how to get us back in good working order in no time.
Oh, I wish I could say the same about my old line.
Really? I think they'd be more up to date with you lot.
It's not so intimate at our old works. The goal is to get as many diesels running as possible. Unfortunately, it's led to many problems.
What sort of problems?
So many class failures, mine included. They rushed the process of pushing out newer diesels, leading to many mechanical issues.
Oh, I understand. I was built like that. Experimental design, they said. Took two classes and smashed them together and called them me. I was a failure. Then I was rebuilt. But it was years late. The works here in the meantime took care of me and helped me to last as long as I did.
Bless them.
Is that why you and old Reliable failed?
No, partially. I failed due to shoddy building. He failed because he was an idiot.
What's Douglas doing here? He should be home by now.
I'll go out and inspect.
Right, Henry, are you in steam?
Yes, I am.
Great. Time for your first test. We have an unexpected arrival that needs to be brought in.
Oh, all right.
What's that? Hey, I know you.
And I know you. You're that diesel who saw me. What? 7101, who is this?
I don't know his name. We saw each other on my way here. I was with 199 and...
You saw me in that sighting, and you didn't rat me out to your friend. Thank you.
No problem. You must be that famous engine who was escaping scrap.
What engine? I am, and my name's Oliver. This is my coach Isabel, and my brake van Toad. We are escaping scrap from my old line. We heard about your line, and thought we could find a new home here. That may be rather complicated. You see, a few years ago, a bunch of us engines worked together to save 4 engines awaiting scrap from Barrow, which displeased Sir Topham Hatt, and it led to some very ugly arguments and events to follow. Thankfully, it all turned out all right in the end, but he doesn't like us interfering, so to speak.
We're very sorry, Mr.
Henry. I'm just Henry, no Mr. Oh, Toad calls everyone Mr. or Miss. But what he's trying to say is we're very sorry for potentially causing you lot any grief. Oh, we'll see what our controller says.
Oh, I don't know. Sir, if I may, you said yourself you didn't like the interference, and that you don't want engines to be bringing others here without your permission. Yes, that is true. However, this is the last steam engine we've received in a while, likely the last we'll ever see, and I don't want to be responsible for another engine being scrapped. But I must stick to my guns as controller, so to speak. But then again, the last time I did, it did lead to awful times.
Suppose you let this instant go by. If it keeps happening, are you prepared to pay the price of getting these engines, so to speak?
Maybe that is the answer. Excuse me? I must attend Scotsman's departure ceremony.
Certainly, sir. Shall I bring the car around?
No, I believe my ride is already here. Oh, Doc, will you be seeing off our guests?
Yes, I just wanted to finish arranging the first trains. I want everyone to stick as close to schedule as possible after Scotsman leaves.
Very good, Doc. I've always admired your efficiency. In fact, it's time I told you something very important, Doc.
Of course.
I've heard you are well liked on the new branch line with your occasional ballast runs.
Why, yes, sir.
And I know you've enjoyed your occasional other jobs too, like small passenger runs. And your work in the yard has been exceptionally good. Would you like to have the branch line for your own?
Oh, yes, please, sir.
Very well. Now come along, Doc. Another word to the others yet. I plan on making the announcement later. Are we all accounted for?
Dougie's not back, sir. Neither is Henry.
Henry won't make it back in time, but he sends his regards.
It's quite a shame I won't be able to say goodbye to him. He's quite the good chap.
He is, I suppose. I do wish to speak with him.
So you can apologize, I'm assuming. You haven't apologized yet?
It's not like the opportunity has presented itself. I'll have you know.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. I had an extra delivery.
Anyways, please tell everyone that whatever happens elsewhere, we shall be glad to welcome all who want to see and travel behind real engines. I'm back from the works.
I thought you went there. What did you see?
The answer to my problems.
Sir, I'm confused about a few things.
Not right now. I'm in a flurry of excitement. I might have solved the branch line problem and managed to give something very special to the island of Sodor.
But sir, we can't just assign Duck to a line by himself. And how do you plan to live up to your plan about steam?
Oh, Duck won't be by himself. So where were you today, Douglas? You nearly missed seeing my brother off.
Well, I'm sorry, Gordon, but I had something important to do first.
What could be more important than seeing my brother off?
Saving an engine from scrap, for one thing. What? I met a wee engine named Oliver and Beryl last night, in a coach and brake van too. Said they were escaping scrap and needed a helping wheel. So I lent one. Dougie, you remember the last time we snuck an engine across? Or engines. That didn't go down too well with the fat controller. Where's the engine now? He's at the works. They're keeping him quiet. I hope. I'm fear some murdering diesel may creep in, and him there alone lacking steam even to whistle for help. You're right. Especially with that other diesel still lurking about. He won't be safe until the fat controller knows.
Douglas should tell him at once.
Is it me to speak to the fat controller? It's Ford, he'd think me. Maybe interfering.
Well, here he is. Now what is this about?
Beg pardon, sir, but we do need another engine.
I agree, Doc. That's why I'm giving 7101 another chance. Sir, we had hoped for a real engine. They are there. Unless one escapes, there is little hope. But, sir, one has! And thanks to Douglas, is now at our works.
Sir, is there anything you didn't know?
More than you think. Oliver's crew told me all you did, Douglas.
Oh, sir, you couldn't see a bra wee engine and him in trouble, and no do a wheels turn.
More than a wheels turn, I fancy. I'm pleased with you. Oliver, Isabel, and Toad will soon be ours. Oliver and Isabel are just what we needed for Duck's branch line.
What? Surprise?
I spoke with Duck this morning, and I believe he's best to run the branch line.
Pah!
And Toad wants to be your brake van, Douglas.
Thank you, sir. He and I'll do brawly together.
Excellent. Duck, tomorrow you and Donald will begin the last stages of your branch line. Building a shed at Allsburg West. 7101 and Henry will arrive with the supplies needed tomorrow morning.
Oh, yes, sir.
Shunting! Disgusting! How did I go from such high-class work as the Express to messing about with these filthy things?
It's only until the Fat Controller finds a suitable replacement for the next pilot.
That could be years. I am not shunting for that long.
Oh, quit your complaining. Some of us have more important things to think about.
Like apologizing to Henry?
Maybe I am. What is it to you? What would you know?
For one, you've been hanging around the station for a while, and the Express isn't due out yet. And I heard you practicing this morning.
I was not!
Showtime!
Good morning, everyone. I would like you all to properly meet 7101.
Hello?
Hello?
Indeed. So, I, suppose I'll be seeing you at the sheds tonight?
I'd like that.
Indeed. Good. Then it's settled. Now, I'll see if I can get something arranged.
What was all that about?
That's Gordon's way of apologizing. Come on now, we have other work to do.
Oh, good. The supplies are here. You can run along and get a good look at the line again. I can handle this lot. You sure? I imagine the yards at Holzberg will need some tidying up. I'll fill it on once we've got a good drink. Alright. I'll catch up with you later.
More like I'll catch up with you.
This is like being on holiday.
Well, you know what they say, Duck. A change is as good as a rest.
Why is it going up the chute, Frank? We don't want a repeat of last week.
I know what I'm doing. I can shunt cars. I don't need no blasted... Ah!
Is it Christmas already? Think I found the Grinch?
Either you're colorblind or looking in the mirror.
Good morning, all. Bad luck, Frank. Picking up more ballast, Duck?
Well, no, I'm building a shed.
For who?
Well, I'm gonna be running this branch line for now, so I'll see you guys every day.
Really? Oh, that's great, Duck. Donald and Douglas will be helping with the goods, and another engine and I will take the passengers. Who's the other engine?
His name is Oliver.
What's Oliver like?
You know?
I don't know.
So anyway, that stupid diesel at Barrow got sent away.
Evening, all.
Good evening, Henry. Welcome back.
And what do you think you're doing? Oh, I think I'd take the empty berth.
No, you're not. That empty space is for Donald. Ye can sleep outside.
Alright. I'm sure Donald has slept outside plenty. He won't mind another night. I'd like you guys to properly meet 7101.
Henry, a lot has changed while you've been away.
We only allow real engines in this shed.
What on earth is a real engine? We are real engines, Henry. Your friend, isn't.
Oh, it's fine. I understand. Like, I didn't mean to roll over anyone's wheels. I'm fine sleeping anywhere. I mean, no fuss. I'm sure you were saying that the other day.
What do you mean?
When he and his friend first arrived here, they rudely insulted me and Duck, threatening to take this railway over. They treated us poorly.
And tried to take my work.
I never said those horrible things. I heard you. I was here. I assure you, I never came here with any ill will against any of you. So you're saying I'm lying?
Are you sure it was 7101 saying things too? Not just old reliable.
You look at that scoundrel, I'm sure you knew better. I swear, I never said those things, honest. And unfortunately, yes, I did travel with 199, and I hated every day of working with him. He constantly put me down and called me a failure and told me that he was my best bet at success. So I did hang around and endured the awful torment, but I could never speak my mind. Until I saw you engines here, defending yourselves for once against him, I felt I had somebody in my corner. I felt I could speak out against him. I've been speaking with 7101 these past few days, and he's really a nice chap. I don't think he's like 199 at all, and will make a nice addition here. I don't want any of them here.
Ahem. As one of them, as James so eloquently put it, I think it's only fair to give 7101 the same chance the rest of you gave me. Give him time, and you'll see where his, loyalties lie, so to speak. I suppose Boko has a point.
Well, he'd best keep away from me.
I suppose we reached an impasse.
I'll sleep outside. It's no bother.
Very well, then. Evening, 7101.
Evening. Oh, shut up! You still never met Oliver White?
Nope. All I knew, he's a steam engine just like the rest of us.
Oh, I hope he's a good fit for this line. I imagine so, but you never know with some engines.
True, but given he fought through those murdering diesels to get here, says a lot about work ethic.
Yeah, but I'd still like to learn more about him. I don't want any trouble.
No one has an engine come to Sodor without trouble.
Well,
trouble is a necessary rite of passage on the island. You needn't bother with that lad. I'm sure he'll do fine.
I suppose, but there's so much to prepare, and I don't even know what coaches I'll be using. Most are already rostered to the main line.
Maybe you should try calming your wheels by talking to Thomas. The cheeky Bampot has a branch line, you know.
You do have a point. I suppose I could.
How have you been getting on with 7101?
Oh, I haven't had much chance to. What the?
Good morning. Good morning. You couldn't say anything back.
Well, I something stuck in my...
You're going out of your way to not get to know him, aren't you?
Well, perhaps I haven't made the effort.
You know it's not fair to him. For years he put up with engines treating him poorly.
It's not the same as us, Henry.
Oh really, Gordon? Tell me what's different. He spent years of engines looking down upon him for not being good enough, threatened with scrap, and only wants to prove himself. He's no different than any of us. He just wants to be accepted by somebody, and by rejecting him, we're no better than the diesels we scorn.
That's where you're wrong, Henry. We have proper reasons for our bias. For goodness sake, Gordon lost most of his family to the monsters. But one shows up, gives us sob stories, and we're supposed to accept him just like that?
He's been nothing but courteous, James.
All the more reason to be suspicious. Remember Diesel, Henry?
Well, fair point, but what about Boko?
I suppose Boko has earned his keep, so to speak, but even then I'm wary.
You two are such hypocrites. I need water after wasting all this steam talking to you.
The audacity!
James, can you arrange 7101's train? He's taking some trucks.
Ah, and now I have more trucks to shunt. For the growling beast. Thomas, I've been looking for you. I've been wanting some advice about running a branch line.
And you wanted to learn from a pro.
Oh, get over yourself, Thomas. Just last week you... Never mind about that. It was Terrence's fault anyways. So, what did you want to know? What was it like sharing your branch line with someone you didn't know before?
Well, I'd like to say I handled it pretty well, actually. No, you didn't. You were rattling and raving on for days about how your branch line was going to get shared by a tram engine. But once you met him, that changed.
Well, anyways, running a branch line is a big responsibility, and sometimes you need to share that responsibility. But you learn to work it out, and maybe you make friends with the ones who share it with you. Branch lines will teach an engine a lot of things. Like what? Shunting? For a diesel? It's a disgrace. I'm tired of putting up with that rubbish. Here's what I think of it.
Everybody, even a stuck-up place like Daisy can.
Oh no! What did you do? Good news, Duck. James! What did you do to those VIP carriages?
I'm sorry, sir. The stupid truck got away from me.
Despite how it happened, you've caused a serious problem. Wait till those coaches tomorrow. What's tomorrow? I was about to tell you, Duck. Oliver is ready, and he'll be arriving with a surprise for you, Duck. We're opening your line tomorrow. I've heard you and Doral have made great work on the shed.
We have. We're done, actually. Ahead of schedule. Even if we had to, whack a few jokes.
See.
I'll explain later, sir.
Nevertheless, we needed those carriages for the VIPs coming.
VIPs? We didn't have VIPs come to our branch line's opening.
Shush! That was going to be your job, James. We're not with the coaches in disrepair now. I'll phone the works to see what they can do.
What's going on? James has had an accident. I did not! That stupid truck got away from me. Trucks can be tricky. I'm sorry that happened to you.
I've spoken with the works. They can have the coaches done tomorrow if they can get them quickly.
They can fix them that quickly? Old works, they take weeks to fix rolling stock. I didn't see it as a concern.
Well, we do things differently around here. We care for all around here, engines and rolling stock. So the works don't mind the job, but how will they get there quickly?
Sir, if you don't mind, I could take the coaches on my goods train now to the works. I don't mind the extra weight or the extra stop.
Thank you, 7101. Get going as soon as you can.
If you could finish getting the train ready for me, James, I can rescue the coaches for you.
That's the least you could do. All right. Fine. Duck, I'm very proud to present this surprise to you. You've earned it. But first, it's time that all of you met someone. Everyone, meet Oliver.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. Oh my goodness. Another Great Western engine. And a brake fan to go with them.
Hello, everyone. Oh, and let me not forget, this is Toad, the brake fan whom Oliver escaped with. He'll be working with Douglas. Speaking of Douglas, it's time you saw your surprise, Duck. No branch line can run without coaches. Come on in, you two.
Hey, surprise, Duck! Great Western auto coaches! Sir, but how?
When I found out about Oliver and his two escapees, I remembered an article I saw in the paper about 3 auto coaches up for sale, or they'll be scrapped. I purchased them, and we renovated and refurbished them. Duck and Oliver, you'll each get 2 new coaches. Duck, yours are Alice and Mirabel, behind Donald. Oliver, of course, yours is already Isabel. And the 2 of you will be accompanied by Dulcie, who was also behind Douglas.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Great Western engines, Great Western coaches, a Great Western brake fan.
Might as well call the line the Great Western again.
Actually, with such little engines, we should call it the Little Western.
How disrespectful.
Actually, I like it. It's got a nice ring to it. Wait, what? That is what it shall be named. Get your rest. Tomorrow you'll need it.
So, Alice and Mirabel, where did you 2 work before here? On a smaller branch line that was once part of the GWR. It was simple work, but lovely. Oh, there's no such thing as simple work on the Great Western Railway. You 2 sure look great. Thank you, Doc. The Great Western did such a good job of keeping us in order. It's a shame BR didn't feel the same. Oh, they just didn't know our ways. Any word from 7101 yet? No. Why do you ask? She took the early morning local to bring back the VIP coaches.
They put him on passenger services. After his performance with the Express, I expect nothing but sheer incompetence and...
I'm here! Oh, sorry if I'm a bit late. We got delayed at the works adding the coaches to the train, but I tried to make up for it.
You'd hope you did. Otherwise... 7101, you're here early. By 5 minutes, too. You've cleared Gordon's path in good time and brought the coaches well ahead of schedule. Good
work, 7101. Wouldn't you say, Gordon?
Yes, good work, 7101. Thank you.
Is that another one of Gordon's famous apologies? You catch on quick.
7101, you've been quick. As a reward, I'd like you to take the VIPs.
Thank you, sir. I'm a bit exhausted after that last run. I think James might be up for taking the VIP trains, though.
What? What? I suppose it's your wish, 7101, but no more slippy trucks from you, James.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I'll get it ready as soon as possible. Why did you do that? Oh, I thought you'd appreciate the job, and I wanted to hopefully show you that I have no ill will. Well, thank you, 7101. We've got to do something about that name. It feels wrong. Oh, we'll think of something. I still think he sounds like a beast, though. Like a bear or something.
Wait a minute. Bear.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? It wouldn't be the first time.
We'll tell him tonight. Dulcie, have you become acquainted with Isabel yet?
We have. She's a stubborn old gal. Oh, mind yourself. Oliver here doesn't tolerate nonsense.
Oh, relax, Izzy. You'd think after all these years with me, you'd be used to a little cheek.
So that's him, eh? The new guy?
Yup. Doc must be really excited.
I'd be too if I had a line to myself. Instead, I have to share with you two bozos.
Oh, I wish I could have taken the passengers. Rex is lucky.
He's welcome to it. I'd much rather take the trucks.
Yeah, less people for you to hear complaining.
Shoot it!
Welcome, everyone. Please watch your step and board the train over on the western platform.
I guess it's showtime, eh, girls?
Good luck, Oliver. Aye, safe travels. Goodbye, Mr. Oliver.
We reopen, Branchlings.
Yes, we do.
I told you I'd bring you more passengers. That you did! Oh, that you did!
Good work. Oliver, is it?
Yes, it is.
Indeed, between today and finding out how you outsmarted all those diesels to get here, you've proven yourself to us all.
You're an inspiration, I'd say. I found out recently that I'd lost most of my family to scrap, but seeing you outlast the odds gives me great pride.
Well,
thank you.
It's like I've been saying to Gordon, Oliver has resource.
And sagacity.
Thank you, I think. Congrats on your first day. Take those words to heart. Gordon and James don't ever give out compliments easily.
Thank you. You know, I think we're finally in the clear, Isabel. Wow, sagacious.
Oh, brace yourself, Dulcie. Our engine's about to get very conceited.
Nonsense.
Thank you again, 7101, for letting me take the VIPs. I guess you aren't that bad after all. Thank you, I think. Just trying to do my part for the railway.
Which is why we've been thinking. We want to give you a proper name. All Sodor engines have one.
Aye, and you're one of us now. We came up with a few suggestions, but in the end it came down to one.
What do you think of the name Bear?
Bear? I like it. Let me guess. The growl?
It's been growing on me. Wouldn't be the only oddity here with names. Or the first animal name.
I really like it. It's nicer than just a number. Having a name means you really belong.